What's up, people? What's up, people? You are now tuning in to Plain Talk Bad Manners with your boy Remo and Real. And we have been on a hiatus for a little while, trying to work on some things for the podcast to talk about. And a lot of things going on in the world, and me and Remo is family men, so you know what I mean. We had to get we life in order, handle we business, and then we bring the topics back to the people again. So Remo, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, man. So you back up again, Plain Talk Bad Manners. So people, we have a topic that we want to touch on that is, to us, it's unacceptable for a man to move in a certain way when he in a party.
Right.
And the topic that we really want to ask all is, so in the comment section, let me know what you think about this as I ask all this scenario here. Imagine you're in a fete and you're dancing and whatever going on, right?
Yeah.
And it always had that dude that he doing extra. He in the middle of the dance floor, whining down the road, and rolling the waist and putting the leg in the air, and all type of thing that I think as a man is unacceptable. So real, what do you think about that? As going in a party and you literally see a man doing acts that a woman would be doing.
All right. Let me tell you my take on Remo. To be honest with you, I ain't about that life. When I go to a party, you can't catch me rolling my waist and dancing. To me, that is not traits of a man. You understand? Yeah, we could say it's entertainment. It's Trinidad. Trinidad is known as a city or a country where people like to party and wine and roll the race. It's known as the place as soca. But me personally, I go to party. If I go to a party and it's to dance on a woman, that is why I say I go fall back, and unless the woman dancing on me, then my waist go be rolling a little bit. Other than that, if a song playing that I like, you go see me tripping, you go see my head moving, you go see my upper pump from the waist up, you go see it bouncing a little bit, but you ain't go see my waist rolling and winding, and that is, I don't think that is traits of a man, and to me it's not masculine.
Yeah. That's exactly the same thing what I was saying. Like me, when I go in a party, I play the wall. Anybody that know about playing the wall is when you go in a party. You know we just doing Trinidad and thing.
Yeah.
You know how the dancers do. We just
you
go,
don't know.
you play the wall, and you do with your little drink, and you
post up.
That's a woman, she will come
She will come to you.
She like your vibes, and she come and she try to pelt your waist back, and you just hold your waist, and you conduct it, you move accordingly, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But to say, going in the middle of the dance floor, spotlight and all like stuff. I don't really think as a man it's kind of to me. I'm not saying that whoever want to do the thing they could do.
Yeah, of course. We ain't discriminating, but
I'm not saying that people in Trinidad and Tobago across the world, as men or women, I want to know what the women think about that situation, and also what the dudes and them think, if that is acceptable for a man to carry himself in a certain way like that.
All right. Because let me tell you something, Mary. A few years ago, one of my brothers was telling me a story. He's like, he tell me this. This is the exact quote. He say, people tell me that Trinidadian men very feminine and thing. I say, why you say that? He say, because he said, he tell me, he say, and he went into detail. He said, you ever think about the fact that a Trinidadian man, this wine up his waist, he says to some people it seems feminine, and I say, wait, no, that makes sense, but I was never the person to do that. I was never a man that when my family go say, boy, you stiff, and I would girl they say, boy, you from Trinidad and you can't wine. I say, yeah. I say, I don't wine. I say that is not my, whining is for the females of Trinidad and Tobago. You could hold on to the waist of a female, and you could dance with she, right, in synchronism with the woman. But when it comes to a beat come on and you see a man stand up there and he start to roll his waist, and to me it look kind of feminine, and it's not my cup of tea, and I think I don't know, we go see what the commenters say about it. Some women like it, I ain't gonna lie, some women like that kind of thing, but to me and to you, as it seems we on the same page, we don't agree with it, and we feel it's not man-like, it's not masculine. You understand? Not attacking anybody masculinity.
True. Yeah. But think about it now, and this is what I ask the females now. Think about if you say some people accept that, right?
Yeah.
Accept wine in the only place and get on like that. I think it's cool. But then after it switch over, because in the regular world now, the woman and them Now they pick up the whiner boy in the party, the man whining on the place by himself, whoever. And then when they take it as dating, now they say the woman start to date with the man, whoever, and then they find he moving to jaily like.
Too soft,
but
yeah.
I'm surprised about it. But guess what? The man you pick up in the party.
Right.
But if you pick up a man that play the wall at brace up and you say the girl come and wind up on the man, he carry himself masculine and strong, like, we are lions, man.
Yeah.
As a man. So, and then you get a solid person.
Yeah.
But if you see a man is cool with whining on the place and going all along to the ground and all kind of jab.
And lift up your leg.
I know the difference is people need to understand that carnival time is that people having fun, juve and thing. So people doing things they normally don't do.
And then they go say blame it on the alcohol.
That don't mean that it's really going to a party and do that.
But
but
Remo,
extra.
I've seen people, friends and family of mine, in men that actually do that, boy. That a song come on and they start to roll up the waist and the wine, and it looked to me, I was like, what my sister and them coming and boy, dance now, boy, you so stiff. So I said, dance. I said, I go move my head and bounce to the beat because I like soca, but you ain't go catch me rolling up my waist and thing. That is to me, that is a feminine gesture there. That is why,
You're surely catching me doing that because I ain't going to no party and roll no nothing. I come, if I could hold on to the girl and just move accordingly, it's cool because it could go a little while, but I talking about the excessively when a man rolling. Like, you don't need that girl to roll out if he rolling.
He dancing better than she.
And then after some dudes go party and try to outwine woman. I don't understand.
Well, listen. In that case, I would look at that as a man that's truly on the other side. If he really go into the party to, be outwine the woman, then we're looking at a what person they. Yeah, we're looking at one of them people who was on the other side. But not to say, people don't think that we just attacking and saying a man can't whine and everybody had to have fun. But and the next thing is a man can't be super hyper aggressive. You know what I mean? You had to have a happy medium where you could chill, you could talk, you could dance. But like I say, to me and you, we do agree with going to the party and a song come on and you start to whine and roll your waist and it seems like to me is not a masculine thing to do, and that is just my take on that. Exactly.
And people, let's remember, we're not saying a man can't go to a party and whine. If you're going on to a girl and you're whining, it's acceptable.
Very
but
acceptable.
If we talk about as a man literally going in the middle of the set and he's standing up there and he rolling his waist by himself. He completely having your own party, your own jamming by himself. You see a woman in the middle of the party and she doing she thing. That is cool, but when you see a man going all kind of extra, it's like
the fact that the man would even start a movie waist and roll it is enough for me to say nah at all. But Remo, hold on. I want people in the comment section to make sure to leave a comment. Make sure all subscribe to the channel too. And leave a comment on this. So this is a discussion we need to talk about. Ask something else I want to talk about. I don't know if we could talk about in this one, but we might try to do it in the next session. Right?
Tune in, ladies and gentlemen.
But yeah, this topic ain't even done yet. But the next topic we had to talk about is the fact that the last time we had a discussion, me and you, and we went to so much parties together and we see these things and we like, and we hear these things, and I've been hearing it. Like, I think last carnival I hear a conversation about it where a man asks somebody if he will let his wife dance in the party with her next man. How do you let me touch on that slightly? How do you feel about that topic? Your wife going to the party and dancing on her next man. How do you feel about that, Remo?
Boy, honestly, I'll keep it on, Jared. Nah, it's not happening with me. He ain't winding up on my girl. Nah.
Listen, we didn't talk about this before, right?
Because to me, people go say, you want a cake and eat it too, but
it's my cake.
I know what we is, but we solid dudes and stuff like that. But guess what? I can't be literally there and watch a man holding my girl waist.
Not just that.
Remember the last one you say? When you're dancing on a woman, it's kind of a little bit sexual, you know, because
Yes,
all the man wants
yes.
the thoughts that go through your mind.
First of all, when you
It's bedroom thoughts,
man to man here, and all the adult people on here, there's no kid channel. We talking grown up thing. When you dancing on a woman as a man, and women know this too. Obviously, after a while, a woman grinding on you. Obviously, you know.
Is Trinity the bone coming out there?
Yeah. Obviously, it's like you're putting yeast in flour. It go rise. It does happen, man. That is natural for a man to be attracted to a woman. So listen, some people claiming like in the conversation, the person say, well, as long as she happy, as long as he happy. I say, yo, let me tell you something. That is lead to other things, eh?
I go be real with you. When they go to a party and thing, and I get winding back on you, woman and them, they size you up. Sometimes a woman whining on you and the next person come and actually give her a dance. She said, no, right
She's
now.
She's staying with her one day. She like what going on there. She like what going on there.
They like what going on there. They done pause right there. They stuck.
This is why I say this will lead to this lead to problem in people marriage and people relationship and don't even understand it, eh? You let a woman go on a party and say, yeah, go get a carnival, and like a certain friend that we know that goes to frolic, you understand, and wearing the tongues and the bottom out and married and the spouse is nowhere to be seen.
When they play in mass too, the woman and them going out in come like panty, bathing suit, and imagine a man coming back and whining on them. Or they winding up on a man. What's going on?
But you know what going on? What going on is the man getting aroused by them, and he liking what going on. So is that a form of cheating, or is not? If you have permission to do so, are you secure enough to see your woman or your man go to a party, winding up on another man, grinding up on another person? And is that okay? Or secure with that, or just saying it because all drinking the alcohol? Let we know.
Real is a comparison to if you ask any man, would you allow a man or a plumber or something to come to your house when you're not there?
I mean, that could happen. That is a different story. That's a plumber, a professional. And there's a lot at stake, unless the plumber and the plumber and the significant other or the spouse having some kind of friendly dilly-dallying around business, then you know you have to feel some type of way. But if it's a regular, and you know your people, you ain't not to worry about them thing. But some, you never know unless something going on in the relationship or the marriage and the person just a blasted, unfruitful person, then them kind of thing could happen.
Think about this too. When a woman say you go with your wife or your girlfriend to a party, she should know the limits of dancing. Certain dance you wouldn't dance on another person.
Exactly. If you're going and do the tango or you go and do a little salsa, you see like in them we watch them movie, Can I Get This Dance? We watch Scarface take the man girl and the dancing hand to chest. You understand what I'm saying? Hands touching each other and that way. That's a dance. But when we culture that kind of dancing, that could lead to something else, because this is what is lead to all these problems in this relationship, because people don't understand. You go on your dancing, the man probably waist better than yours, you never know the woman, they grinding up and the east rise up and she's like, oh, she get attracted to the way she feeling, and all of a sudden now, that alone makes she start to be unattracted to you. And it causes problems in your marriage, and then it comes to domestic violence. And this is the thing, when you're having fun, you have to know the limit. Remo, we're coming up on 15 minutes in this podcast. We want to end the topic with.
Go end the topic with saying we thank y'all for tuning in, and don't forget to comment in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, so that you can get all the notification of all our videos when we post, and be a part of the team. Be a part of the Plain Talk Bad Manners, because we're giving it straight, real, and we're giving it all the way.
All right.
With this, we coming with.
All right, guys. So don't forget to like or subscribe to the channel. Remo. Real.
Yeah, blessing.
Bless up.